What's like a good elevation that's not sea level?
1,000 feet.
Okay.
2,000 feet.
Let's go 2,000. I want to juice the numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the #1 YouTube channel for women 25 to 67. That's right, we are upgrading the demographics. Today's video is for the people, everybody's been asking for it, and we are here to deliver it. The secrets and how to hit a driver off the deck with the man himself, me. We're out here in Virginia Beach, 757 right here. Today we are rocking with the best in the game, Mizuno. Full swing launch monitors for the numbers. I like full swing. Shout out to Trotty. Even Trotty couldn't debunk the physics that is me hitting a driver left deck. He couldn't figure out how I do it, how I hit high draws, how I hit it past every guy I play with, but hey, you know, that's just what I do. We're gonna get right down to it. We're gonna go over the setup, the secrets and tips, and then how to shape the shots. And we got my cousin Emerson back here. He's gonna be our numbers and data reader, as well as damage control. That's what he brings to the table. Big John is currently MIA, so he is currently acting HR representative for CVA Golf. We are 3 days without an accident. Kind of picked the worst grass ever. I'm into the grain, but we're fighting through adversity. You can ask any of my friends. I am very passionate about proper hydration, and with that comes proper electrolytes. I have tried every single product on the market, and there's so many with dodgy ingredients here and there. I can assure you, and I mean this genuinely, LMNT is the greatest product out there. LMNT is also the sponsor of this video. The saltiness is what's real. You can taste it. It energizes you for the day. Today, I'm drinking the mango chili. I love doing it on an empty stomach. It gets me zapped for the day and energized, and I can assure you, being energized is a major key to my life. Hunting down weasels is a full-time job. LMNT is the sponsor of today's video. Here's what I want you to do. You go to LMNT.com/DOD and you go get yourself some fresh electrolytes. I recommend the mango chili, and you will receive a free sample packet so you can figure out what flavor is your favorite. Ladies and gentlemen, LMNT. That was a really good first one of the video. Let's take a look at the numbers. We'll go over them, we'll analyze them. So that was 114 club head speed, a 1.47 smash factor. Club path was -2 to the left, which means I was over the top on it. Typically, when I'm not hitting my driver the best, I'm coming over it and I'm sweeping a little bit, which you guys have probably seen in the recent matches when I was losing, kind of wiping at it. It's because I got fat. I got fat on the road, all right, a little bit too much Dons, a little bit too much Waffle Heezy. My body got lazy, and so now I'm kind of jumping at it. So I'll get right into kind of the setup and stuff so we can fix myself while I go through this. Honestly, that'll be really cool for you guys to see. So that was a really good one. That went, if we scroll down to the bottom, Emerson, the total, you tell the people.
288. 288,
all right, first swing of the day, that's not bad. You know, I'm obviously back home, so I'm trying to get jacked again. Let's go right over the setup here. All right, so here's what we'll do. Throw one right here with the ball, and we'll come out here and we'll get the target line. So what I'm doing here is essentially, this one's a little off, as I'm trying to find consistency on the range with my setup so that on the course I don't have to think about it. So I want to start it just inside of this one, and here it kind of helps me with where my ball is in my stance. I would say the biggest misconception, is that the right word? Misconception with the driver off the deck, because everybody's like, oh, with a tee, you know, I like bending over and using tees because I'm insecure about myself. Let me put it all the way up here. Oh, when I hit it off the deck, I got to move it back in your stance. That's wrong. Don't listen to weasels tell you how to hit a driver off the deck. Listen to the king, right? I'm being legit here. I still keep this right off the heel of my foot, if not even further, simply because I'm trying to sweep the ball. What you'll see a lot of weasels and amateurs do is, like I just did right there, kind of wipe it, even though my wipe's better. That's because they're trying to hit down on the driver off the deck. And yes, it's like that is the right idea in certain situations, but on a typical shot off the box, you want to have a sweeping motion in to out for the most ideal shot. That's how you hit a draw, that's how you hit a straight one, that's how you can essentially choose where you want to go. So the first step to the setup, boom, ball off the left side of the foot, and then I'll step out just outside of my shoulder length here with my right foot, all right? So now that we have that, a nice stable base, instead of angling our shoulders in this line to where you want to when you are a little teasing weasel and you like to cheat in the game of golf, instead we're gonna go for a little bit more level shoulders. and with that, a neutral shaft. So it's all right for it to be, you know, a little bit forward, maybe a little bit back, but you never want to have exaggerated club lean or exaggerated club lean this way. You just kind of be very neutral with it, very neutral with the shoulders, with the hips. Feel good there. Let's rock and roll. Smoked that one. Absolutely smoked that one.
Total 261.
You're supposed to say add 40 yards. Add 40 yards.
300.
301 yards there. We
300.
Smoked that one. So that's the basic setup. We'll go over that one more time real quick away from the alignment rod. If you're walking into this ball, and this is good for any body for any shot, typically you want to have a little bit of practice with your setup on the golf range, okay? On the driving range, whatever. Boom, ball off the heel. That's how I initiate it. Then I step back. From there, level shoulders, level hips, neutral shaft right there. Give it a couple G waggles, get a little loose, and then rock and roll. It's crazy how much I can just accurately just pick the ball clean off the grass. I literally just ate tacos with my boys and then just showed up here and click record. So what you want. All right, so that's the setup of the driver off the deck. You guys know how we do these videos, we're just winging it. Very important part, everybody focus, pay attention real quick because this is gonna help you on the golf course. These are the 3 secrets to hitting off the deck. That was the setup. I don't know how to work these things properly. That's a trotty thing. But when I was with Trotty, I was hitting it like 300 off the track. Now,
what are you good at? Not good with social media, not good with technology.
I don't know. The biggest thing, and I already kind of mentioned it, we want to stay over the golf ball and sweep it. I'm trying to keep this club level to the ground for as long as possible. I'll try to exaggerate it because I want this thing almost brushing the ground for like a foot or 2 feet. A lot of people, they just get up to this, and I'll show you an example. And I've been kind of doing it recently because I got fat. But they'll come up to this and they'll try to hit down on it and hit these little like push cuts and stuff like that. You're taking these greasy divots. I take divots from time to time, but they're from a shallow standpoint. You do not want to hit down on the driver off the deck. That is the biggest misconception, is you want to hit down on the driver off the deck. You do not want to do that. That adds a bunch of spin, mainly side spin. You're gonna hit the ball like 250. We gotta be better, okay? A good drill to do. Behind the ball a few times, take it very slow, get in your setup posture. We're in money spot, level, neutral shaft. When we're coming through the ball, I want you to go slow motion and really feel this club low to the ground through it. Really exaggerate that through impact. So you're just gonna feel it low to the ground with it. Do that a few times, really get that feeling of staying in the golf shot, then step into it and body the bag of the ball, okay? That was quality there. Nice little high cut. What are we looking at?
315.
315. Starting to get loose, ladies and gentlemen. We're starting to get loose.
Those toppers are hitting perfect now.
That was the best one. That was a beautiful shot. That was the first like neutral path I had there. Perfect. So that was our first club path that was zeroed out, and we got 293 total. Very good. On to the next one. So this is probably my biggest swing tendency that I fight daily, and you guys will probably see, like, when I'm not playing my best, I'm spinning out of the golf shot. Okay? So what I mean by that is I will really, when I was younger, I was just a skinny little weasel, and so when I was learning golf, while I was really good at the driver off the deck, I would throw my body to move that ball. It's like 100 pounds soaking wet. So I would literally just jump at the ball to move it. I hit this massive slice, and that was one of the initial reasons why I was good with driver off the deck, was because I hit the ball so short that was like my 200-yard club growing up. So I got really good at it. However, it's a tendency I fight now, because when I get over the ball right through impact, I'll tend to jump right here and then swipe across it. So it's just another one of those things that adds to that hitting down on the ball, doing all the things that you don't necessarily want to do, coming across. So to work on that, and this is good if you want to hit driver off the deck, if you want to continue being a weasel, this will at least help you work your way from a tee to where you need to be and stop cheating in golf. All right, this is a very good drill. So if you want to stand right there, essentially what you want to do is take your normal setup and kick. If you're a lefty, kick your left leg back. If you're a righty, kick your right leg back to here. You're not gonna swing, but what you're gonna feel is when you get through here, that you're starting this down motion and this down swing, you're applying pressure to this left side, okay? So if you're looking at it from this angle, I'm getting set, I'll kick this back. When I get to the top, I'm gonna initiate this by putting pressure here, okay? Everybody thinks that, oh, you're gonna spin out if you're doing this, but what happens is once you push here, you can then use this ground to then rotate through instead of being here and just jumping at it, if that makes sense. I dropped out of college, but it's the best way I got explaining that. So, what I'll do, off over the ball, I'll do this a few times. I'll come here, initiate pressure, rotate through, okay? Kick the leg back, top, pressure, rotate back, top, pressure, rotate back, all right? Smoke that one. So I came still a little bit across on that one. As you can tell, I'm still fat. So, you know, even though I'm not perfect, I'm explaining it, and hopefully this helps myself. I'm gonna watch this video and help myself over it too. So still just coming across it a little bit. Not bad though. That's why I need to start doing these drills more, you know? Every now and then you lose a couple matches, you get a little fat. It's a wake-up call in life that you gotta start getting back to the grind. We'll finish out this video by going over how to hit the 3 different shots that you probably need for your driver, and then the pre-shot routine, which is the most important thing in golf, is your pre-shot routine. It's how you get into opponents' heads, and it's how you give yourself utmost confidence. You'll see so many weasels and coaches online, and they're just like, well, here's how you do your pre-shot routine. You need to set your club and your hips to the target, and it's just so boring and insecure, and you can hear it in their voice about how insecure it is. Be a dog. Cut, draw, stinger. Everybody knows how to hit a straight shot. Everybody knows how to hit it high. If you can't do that, then stop watching this video and go watch some coach or something. Or go watch George Genghis. That's the one coach I really like. I like George Genghis. He's the man. I'm going to show you off the golf ball how to do it, and then I'm going to go back to back to back first take. With the draw, we're going to keep this super simple, okay? If you're on the course, you're thinking about a million things about, oh, I really need to hit this draw, I need to do this, that, and the other. You got to stop doing that. This is your swing path. It never changes, okay? You want to be shallow every single time. Obviously, sometimes you're going to be over the top, yada, 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 but you do not hit a fade by coming across it, and you do not hit a draw by coming super inside. You just want to have a slightly in-to-out club path, all right? That's for anybody out there if you want to be, there's nobody on tour that has an over the top. To hit my draw, what I'm going to do, what I like to do, is just set my feet up and my shoulders up a little bit right of my target, and I'll have a neutral to slightly open club face. And yes, you heard that right, slightly open, okay? All I'm gonna do is just, after that setup, I don't think about nothing. I'm setting up my feet, my hips, and my shoulders close to the target, my face open, and all I'm gonna do is just swing down my shoulder line. And it should, theoretically, produce a draw. With the cut, we are gonna keep the same club path here, in to out. Keep in mind, every single time, club path is the same. Now I'm getting this is a little exaggerated, but now I'm gonna kick it this way. I'm gonna open up to the target, and my face is gonna be square to the target. And no matter what, I'm gonna swing down this line right here, I'm gonna swing down my hips and shoulder line, and the ball will start a little left and cut perfectly back in. And then my favorite shot in the world, the stinger, super simple. All you're gonna do is I kind of do a little choke up here. This is my favorite shot with this club. Put a little bit weight forward, and all I feel is I just stop my hands right at my hips, and it just whoosh. So if you're playing down in Florida or Texas, like West Texas too, with that wind, anywhere there it's firm and there's a lot of wind, that stinger is the best shot you can have in the bag. Throw away the tees, do that. All right, let's go right through it. Make sure to share it with your friends, like, subscribe, and comment, or don't. I really don't care. All right, cut, draw, stinger, let's go. So setting up here, open to the target, club face square, swing down my alignment, and we go. Emerson, what did that do?
Money cut.
Money cut.
All day.
Okay, next one, draw. Now I'm closing off my legs, my hips, my shoulders, and I'm swinging down that line. Emerson, what did that do?
Perfect draw every time.
And the stinger. That was a rope.
ladies are gonna love that one.
I even had to fight a little bit of grass there, and it still came out absolutely perfect. I'm curious onto the stinger. Let's get the numbers on that. So attack angle was negative. I'm still coming across it. You know, I'm not perfect, but we have a spin axis of 2.4, total 270. Johnny's FaceTiming us. Should we answer? All right, what up, dog? Hey, all you guys are live on YouTube. Shout out yourselves real quick.
Let's go! Come on, shout out Michigan. Shout out Michigan. Yo, Wayne State. Go Warriors. Let's go.
I love that. I love that. All right, we got to get back to the video. We'll talk to y'all.
Keep dialing in, all right? Where are you right now? What are you doing?
I'm jacked, dog.
Oh, okay. Good answer.
Yep.
See you, buddy.
You met Big John?
Never. I wish I did. That's why I came up here, dude.
That's
just to meet Big John.
And Johnny's stuck in Michigan. He found a hometown girl. He fell in love. He got famous and he fell in love.
Hey, you gotta do it sometimes.
Yeah, but sometimes, not forever though, right? But I'm getting married when I'm 52 and I'm getting prenup. The pre-shot routine. I want you to go through this as well with me. All right. Envision. First hole. You're at a tournament. Thousands of people. Lining the fairways. All I want you to see is you find your target. See the shot that you want to hit. And once you have that imprinted, I want you to take a nice power stance. Don't stand like this, like all the little nerds and weasels at the tournaments, and they're just like, oh my god, there's so many people, I'm gonna go bend over and use a tee and like totally just slice this. I hope I make a par, man. I can't believe it. And there's so many content creators that people, all my haters are exactly what I just described right there, and they love all the content creators. I'll keep them out of my mouth for now. Nick Delfico, Micah Morris, I'll keep them out of my mouth though. But that's what they, that's what they do. Be a man, have a power stance here. Do what you want. This is just what I do. Put a little G toss on it. Give a kiss to the sky. Be thankful that you're here. And now we go. Put a little pep in the stuff. A little G waggle here. Now we're set. Now I got my setup. Now I'm money. All I see is my target. I don't see nothing. I don't hear nobody. All I know is this ball is going exactly where I want it to. And it did. And that's the biggest thing, is after that, never look where it's going. You know where the ball is going. All these people will start clapping. They're going to go crazy. Your opponents are going to be freaking out because they have to go bend over and use a tee afterwards. You just walk right off. The ball is going to end up where it's going to end up. You cannot do anything to change that. I don't care if you hit it OB. You walk off like you meant to do it.
Best way to do it, dude.
Appreciate that. It's my cousin Emerson. Navy. Shout out to the military. Shout out to all you guys out there. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the driver off the deck tutorial. Even when I don't got it, I still got it. So that's pretty cool if you think about it. Let us know if you guys want some more stuff like that. DOD King, out.